Here's how to find the GUMMY 0 Point Sprite extremely fast inside of Fortnite Season 3, as well as how to find some of the rarest sprites in the game right now, so let's get straight into it. If you guys don't have it yet, I'm gifting over 30 of my subscribers the brand new Season 3 Battle Pass. If you guys want a chance of winning, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like on today's video, and make sure to leave a comment with your epic username down below. And don't forget to go into the item shop and use code Apple1 if you guys want a better chance. Okay, so starting off, there are actually some extremely rare sprites teased at the very start of this season that nobody has actually found yet. With our first one being, which looks to be the Dark Voyager sprite. You guys can see from this loading screen, he is being handed to the Dark Voyager, and this was also seen in the trailer, but he's actually already in the game files, as you guys can see him here with all of the other sprites, meaning he is actually inside of the game, and nobody has actually found him yet. He is that rare, and he actually does look really cool. We currently don't know what the abilities do for this, because no one's actually found him, but don't worry, I will be showing you the fastest way to find all of these sprites in today's video. Our next sprite though is actually the Air Sprite. This one is currently not in the game yet, but it is currently in the files and is also seen in the trailer, which this looks really cool. We're not too sure what these two sprites do yet, but no doubt they'll be absolutely awesome. We then have two more sprites, the first one being the 7 sprite, which is actually really cool. I'm very excited to get my hands on that, as well as the Fish Stick sprite. This one looks so funny, which both of these will be coming later in the season, most likely in this week's update, as well as the new Shock Rock item that was actually seen inside of the Runners trailers as well, that allows you to leap in the air 3 times, and here you guys can see all of the extra info. It has a delay of 0.15 seconds per jump and a 0.6 second per leap from the ground, which is actually pretty good. The Shock Rock seems to have a recharge system, allowing you to store up to 3 charges, so it might not be consumed upon use, but the Gummy Power Hour has actually now been revealed to be happening this Saturday, bro, so you guys do not want to miss out on this, because the Gummy sprites are so hard to find, and they're going to be twice as more common on Saturday, that you guys do not want to miss out on, because you guys can find yourself a GUMMY 0 Point Sprite, but I'll be showing you a little trick on how to find him quickly. The Galaxy sprites will actually be releasing this Thursday, which is why the Gummy Power Hour is actually going down on Saturday, because the Galaxy sprites are being added, and I am so excited for these to come out. These give you 20% more ammo from any ammo you pick up in the world when equipped, so these are going to be insane. The Galaxy 0 Point Sprite looks one of the coolest sprites I think I've ever seen, bro. They look absolutely unreal. These will be getting added on Thursday, so you guys do not want to miss out on this. But like I said, I do have the brand new best method to farm these sprite chests and find the rarest sprites in the game. So on screen, you guys can see the map you want to take. You want to start a Shaken Sanctuary, and there's a chest on this rock. From here, you want to head over to the Car Wash. The Car Wash sprite chest spawns on top of it, and then you just want to go above Golden Grove, and it'll be by this tree near this building. It's fairly simple to find. Once you've done that, you want to cross the water and go onto the island and go over to this red building, and the sprite chest is just behind that. You might want to be careful though, because a boss actually does spawn on this island. From there, you want to cross the water again and go over to the power grid near the extraction site, and there should be a 0 Point Sprite chest there. And then you can either go and collect all of the other sprite chests around you and then finish the game, or you can extract and leave the game and repeat this. This method takes around 2 to 3 minutes each time, and it's fairly overpowered. You can find some extremely good and extremely rare sprites doing this. If you guys just do it for literally an hour, I'm guaranteed you'll find so many cool gummy sprites. But there are actually certain locations around the map that can spawn certain sprites. Over at Cluster Coast, there is actually a secret vault where you need to find a little rubber ducky with shades on. And once you find this duck, you want to head over to the main building, put him inside of this little glass container, and then the platform will lower down. At the very bottom, there is a chance that you guys can actually find any rarity of the duck sprite inside of the secret vault, which is actually really good because he is pretty rare. The Car Wash though is actually a secret bunker. If you break this floor in the back corner, you guys can go downstairs, and there's actually a possibility to find any rarity of the King sprite inside of here, or any other sprite that just spawns on the island, which is really good. The storage unit over at Battlewoods can spawn you a Gummy Dream Sprite, a Golden Dream Sprite, a normal Dream Sprite, or even a Galaxy Dream Sprite when they come out. So this is actually a really good spot. It does cost you 500 gold to open it. There's also another sprite chest that you guys can get here as well, so you have double the chance. The fountain at Sunken Shores can spawn you a Gummy Water Sprite or Demon Sprite when you fix it by repairing the generator and fixing the water pump. This is actually a really easy one because not many people land here, so you might want to farm this quite often. But there is actually one more secret location over at Calamari Canyon where you will need to ignite the lighthouse and follow where the light shines, because it will actually spawn either new blue chests or sprite chests where you guys can find some of the rarest sprites inside of this one. Not many people are doing this secret method, so you might actually want to hop on this as soon soon as possible before it gets really popular. But next week, the Supergirl film will be releasing inside of the theaters on June the 26th, and Fortnite have already confirmed we are going to be getting a Supergirl collab, which means we're most likely going to be getting the Super Sprite added into the game as well. And if you guys use this in Fortnite Chapter 6 Super, this was so overpowered, bro. It was insanely good. You literally shot Superman's lasers from the sprite, and this sprite is actually going to be returning, which is going to be pretty cool, and is most likely going to be very rare to find. So you might want to utilize all of these secret locations and the best farming methods when this comes into the game. But that's not all, because they also did a huge sprite change, and I mean massive. So the Ghost Sprite's cloak duration after reloading has been increased per level. You guys can see here at the max level is now 5 seconds after reloading, which is pretty good. The Duck Sprite got a buff with the shield gained while emoting / jamming be increased. Being at max level, you get 8 shield per tick, which is really good. King Sprite, the pickaxe player damage has massively increased to 120 damage, but on level 5, it now hits for 300 damage to builds, bro. This is insane. You can literally just one pickaxe a wall. It is so overpowered, especially in competitive. This is going to be really cool. And then finally, the Demon Sprite. Siphon on elimination has been increased at each level. At max level, you guys can get 30 health or shield, which is actually pretty good. I can't lie. This is really cool. Next Thursday, we will be getting the Holo-foil sprites, which I actually really like these. They look absolutely amazing, especially the 0.1. This looks insane. But these give you a 30% chance for your squad to find rare sprite variants from looting chests, which means this is going to be probably the most used sprite ever inside of Fortnite. It is going to be easily the most overpowered one to find these really rare sprites, and probably the most useful one, to be honest, as well. Remember, each new variant is rarer than the other, so these are going to be extremely hard to find. We then have the gem sprites. These look amazing. They're literally like a diamond effect. Fortnite cooked with these ones, I'm not going to lie. And these will take 30% less fall damage, which I can't lie, it's not that useful. It's only useful for Tim the Tapman, to be perfectly honest. We then get into the really rare sprites. The next one is the cube sprites. These will be found on only 3 sprites in the game: the Punk Sprites, the Dream Sprite, and the 0 Point Sprite. Those are the only 3 sprites you guys can get this cube variant, and I think it's one of the coolest looking ones ever, bro. It is absolutely amazing. You need to be so lucky to get one of these, because the chances are extremely low, which we currently don't know what these give you. I'm assuming something crazy, because it is currently hidden. And the final sprite is the Quack Sprite, and this is only found on the 0 Point Sprite. You can't find this on any other sprite, so this will be the rarest sprite ever inside of Fortnite. The 0 Point Sprite itself is already really hard to find, and now we're getting a 1 of 1. If you guys do manage to find this when it comes out, you are literally the luckiest player ever. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are going to be hunting for these, because they are really cool. But the new John Wick sprite was actually revealed last night, which is actually really funny. He looks cursed, bro. He literally looks like a little toy. This is currently the rarest sprite ever inside of Fortnite, just behind the Gummy Zero Point skin, and people have actually found the Gummy Zero Point skins, and no one has found the John Wick sprite. So when he does get found, he's most likely going to be traded through a load of discords. When I get him, I will be giving it you guys for completely free. All you guys need to do is pop in my supporter creator code Apple1 inside of the item shop.